Hello everyone, this is PNG Tonight. I'm John Higgins. In this edition, an interview with Papua New Guinea's Sir John Caputine, the former member for Rabaul, a leader who's held a number of ministerial portfolios, one of them Foreign Affairs and Trade. After politics, he was made Secretary General of ACP, the Africa, Caribbean and Pacific Group. Sir John talks on the ACP summit in Port Moresby later in this program. We begin with a reflection on how 2016 has been to this point and what might be in the next 6 months for Papua New Guinea. The university students' boycott of lectures has to be at the top, whichever side you prefer. In the main, though, it was democracy exercised, education sacrificed. The world, and in particular our friends and donors, got to know about our ramblings in the police force, brutality, new recruits, commissioner, fraud squad. They also got to know about SWEEP, Paul Paraka lawyers, and Prime Minister Peter O'Neill. A bad situation not improved by low prices for just about all of the country's revenue earners. Low foreign reserves, loans. Furthermore, some high-profile court appearances have not helped, be it criminal in nature, governance, or election disputes. There then was the death of Anderson Agiru, the governor of the new province of Hela in the Highlands. The late Governor Agiru was a political enigma, a well-respected leader in all of the country's political spectrum. All of Hela, the Highlands. Indeed, the country is still in mourning. What began as a promising 2016 had its unpredictable turn of events, some self-inflicted, others forced onto us. But on the back of what has been 6 months of apprehension, fear, intimidation, disruption and uncertainty, much of which still hang, there is a sudden shift towards pride, focus and accomplishment, all within a space of a week. As usual, our sportsmen and women continue to raise Papua New Guinea's flag. The Oceania Football Confederation Nations Cup. 8 countries are taking part here. In cricket, the one day between the PNG Barramundis and Kenya have diverted attention for the better. Another bar up in our public relations is ACP, the 8th Africa, Caribbean and Pacific Heads of State and Government Summit in Port Moresby boosts the country's standing and confidence levels. The summit here is crucial as it begins discussions on the future of ACP since current agreements end in less than 5 years. The benefits hereafter from this summit will be tremendous for Papua New Guinea as 78 countries will make reference to the Port Moresby summit. One of the main agendas of ACP here is agriculture and rural development, sectors close to the chest of the people. In terms of preparation, hosting and diplomacy, what better dress rehearsal would Papua New Guinea want for APEC to take place for the first time here? It'll happen in 2018, about 2 years. And so for Papua New Guinea, hosting APEC will be a remarkable leap as observer status after independence to then full member. It's a far cry to think that history could repeat itself, but significant nevertheless for Papua New Guinea to be invited to the G7 in Japan. The G7 is the cream of giant economies. Our Prime Minister briefed the G7 in his capacity as the chairman of the Pacific Islands Forum. That also has to translate into a positive for Papua New Guinea and sets a new tone in outstanding reputation and development initiatives in the latter part of this year. PNG Tonight. After the break, Sir John Capitin on ACP Summit in Port Moresby.